right, we got to work on the back-to-school lunches. A lot of people, of course, going gluten-free these days. This morning, Dr. Dina Kulik is back with us, talking about some gluten-free brekkie options just in time for back-to-school. Of course, you're a pediatrician, a mom, and you're a celiac sufferer as well, so you know firsthand.
I do.
You know, because, of course, there's a number of Canadians that, dealing with celiac, they have to be gluten-free.
True.
But there's many Canadians who are just, they think they have gluten sensitivities, but there's a lot of self-diagnosis going on.
Yeah, very true. I think a lot of people are sensitive to wheat in particular, which is one thing that has gluten in it. So wheat, barley, and rye are gluten-containing foods, and they're in lots of different things, especially wheat, as I mentioned. And I think a lot of people have difficulty digesting those and processing those foods, so they label themselves as gluten-sensitive. Many of those people actually have celiac disease as well, and that you diagnose with blood work and sometimes a scope or an endoscopy.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you got to get that checked out first.
You need to see your doctor,
as far as
sure.
just gluten sensitivity, there's really no biomarkers for that, is there?
Correct, yeah. So there's no testing for that per se. It's just a matter of how you feel.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can always err on the side of caution by, reducing gluten in the
Sure.
diet. Although if you're not a celiac sufferer, you shouldn't go completely gluten.
No, you can. You
can.
I think eat according to what feels good for you. So if you're having bloating or pain or diarrhea or constipation and you feel better going with a gluten-free diet, go for it.
Okay. Well, we're putting together this Quaker Oats recipe. Now, oat is naturally gluten-free, but there's a cross-contamination issue.
Correct. So many oats are made in facilities that are not certified gluten-free facilities, and they often come in contact with wheat or barley and rye because they're cereal manufacturing places that have these other products.
Right.
So when you're looking for a celiac, a specific diet or, gluten sensitivity diet where it's critical because you feel uncomfortable or there's the risks long-term of celiac, like some kind of bowel cancers, then you want to make sure your products are made in gluten-free facilities that are stamped that way. And you see that on various products like this, where it's certified gluten-free.
That's what we're looking for.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And this gluten-free product is fairly new to the market. This just came out this summer.
Correct, yeah. So, Quaker's been around a long time and they've had lots of different oat products over many years, but these ones now are certified gluten-free, made in a gluten-free facility.
Okay. And I see that actually looks like a great back-to-school brekkie right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
easy, simple, so fun, so pretty, so colorful. So this is just our granola that we made here. Such an easy recipe, easy to make with your kids. They can each kind of toss in different kind of ingredients and you could vary it up, mix it up every day. So this is just Quaker Oats here. You can use various kinds of nuts or seeds or whatever your kids like this way. Dried fruits like those cranberries or craisins, raisins, almonds, anything like that. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of oil. This one is coconut oil here, super healthy, really healthy, good fats. And then anything to make it sweet. So this one is honey. You could use agave, you can use brown sugar. And like I said, everyone can toss things into a bowl, mix it all up, bake it, easy. And then you can mix it into anything like this to make parfaits.
Yep, you can add your blueberries and
yeah, exactly. Throw in any kind of fresh fruit as well, and high fiber, really low amount of sugar, good energy throughout the whole day, wholesome, easy. I also really like overnight oats, which I also make with my kids. I find overnight oats, such an easy thing. So you take just oats, easy, throw it in a mason jar or some other kind of container, some kind of milk, so whether that's cow's milk or alternative milks, again, any kind of nuts, seeds, berries, something that'll make it sweet. Put it in a mason jar overnight. In the morning, the oats have absorbed all that beautiful, delicious milk, and then you heat it up in the microwave or eat it cold, and it's easy and quick.
Oh yeah, that's actually something anybody can take advantage of.
Yep, and it's variable, right? You can mix it up with different nuts, different seeds, different fruits, different sweeteners. Every day can be different.
Yeah, how are things shopping-wise? Again, your entire diet is gluten-free, so with the marketplace, how tough is it now? Or it must be easier because the awareness level is so high.
Absolutely, so there's so many products out there now, but any vegetable, any protein, any fruit, dairies, they were always gluten-free. So in general, my diet is quite varied and wholesome and nutritious, and then things that I eat like cereals or oats or breakfast kind of foods, I just make sure that they're gluten-free, and there's so many options out there now, it's good.
Yeah. Now for this recipe, we can get that at the Quaker Oats website?
Correct, QuakerOats.ca.
Okay, we'll link that at CHCH.com. And thanks for the expert advice on gluten sensitivities, because again, we're hearing it all the time, but it's important to just know exactly when we should be getting it checked out. And again, you mentioned first get checked out for celiac right off the top.
Sure, yeah, see your doctor for sure. If you're having any of those symptoms, there's other things as well besides celiac, so you want to make sure there's nothing scary or dangerous.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the expert advice once again, Dr.